Hi everyone, Chaz916 here. Welcome to my latest Village Update 11/28/24. I want to thank you guys for dropping by and visiting my little builds. I have 3 of them for you today, an apothecary, a warehouse, and a bakery. Before we get started, and before I forget, happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you are spending time with family and friends, and I hope you have a great feast today, whether you buy it, make it, or someone makes it for you. Preferably someone making it for you. If you are making it like I did, try not to snack too much, otherwise you won't have any room left to actually sit down and eat the meal. But have fun, it's a holiday, and enjoy. Okay, again, comments, questions, and or suggestions are always welcome. Please put them in the comment section below the video. Again, I want to thank everyone, subscribers, commenters, and viewers for checking out my latest. You guys take care and hang on for just a second, and we will get you to the first build. Okay, so first up is the apothecary. Now, the apothecary I called the healing respite. It is run by an alchemist and an apothecary. So we'll start here. I'm just going to show you the outside first. I haven't come up with signage yet for it, but we got just about everything else done. So the outside hasn't really changed much. I added some lanterns, that was about it. But, just so you have an idea, now let's take a look inside. This is where the magic happens, I guess. Okay, over here we have the herbalist and his or her workstation. And as you can see, it's got a stove for drying and herbs and a rack for drying and a little lab area for preparation of potions and ointments and things like that. And that's what's sold at this counter. Over here we have the alchemist and his work area, which is a bit more extensive, but that's the nature of his work, or her work. And let's take a look upstairs to their living quarters. It's up here. And kitchen area, bedroom, small library, and they have a child, probably a boy or a girl, or it could be a helper's bed. Your choice. Pick. Okay. And then there you have it. And some pictures and medicines and food and all kinds of stuff. Firewood, of course. You know, all the necessities. Okay. And this was a fun build. I especially like the herbalist area. I thought that turned out pretty well. Although it's really hard to find stuff that would have been, you know, I'd like to have seen like, well, lots of things. But anyway, we got pretty close to it. So I'm happy with that. All right. You know, one of the challenges that I like about building in 7 Days to Die, I did the Wild West and now I'm doing this one because I like trying to do things in a game that it wasn't meant to do, just to see how close I can bring my visions to life in that game and in that engine. And Medieval is not doing too bad. I mean, it's not nearly as good as it should be, but it's not bad. I mean, for a game that wasn't built for this, you know? Okay. And you can always turn it into like a medieval park or something that so that it fits in. Okay, let's get you a good shot or two of this. Still doesn't have the signage, so we'll have to work on that. But there you go. And there's a pretty good shot of it. And let's take a look on the other side. Okay, so there. And maybe there. Kind of like that one myself. Okay. So, back over here. Guys, give me just a second and we will get you moved to the next one. Okay, so build number 2 is the warehouse. So let's go take a look at it. First off, we'll just start with the exterior. So, as you can see, not a lot has changed. Maybe the lanterns, that's probably about it. Okay, so let's get started here. I did do some stuff, like that's new, and I shored up this ramp a bit. You know, I put in some supports. I think that was it on the outside. Okay. Well, we'll just go in this way. Okay, so coming in, we have all of this stuff. And as you can see, they get lots of shipments in. I think this one is mostly farm stuff. And, well, it's kind of a mix, I think. And then the office area. And they get seeds and, you know, all kinds of stuff in. And then up here, we got more. And here we go. And here we go. They can lift it up by the dock and bring it in here. And more stuff. They don't handle as much up here. And then we got some in here and then in here. And there you go. So, yeah. Okay. That is build number 2. And one of my favorite warehouses. Okay, so let's get you a couple of good shots on this one. I think that's pretty good. I like that angle. A front angle on this one isn't bad either. If you do it a little bit more towards the front, like that, that's pretty good. Also, the other side's not bad either. Not nearly as informative, I think, but could be useful. I still prefer the one on this side. Or you could even go straight on this one. And, but I think with a slight angle, you get more of the character of the building. Okay, that was build number 2. And if you guys will hang in there for just a minute, I will get us on to the third and final build. Okay. Build number 3. Trader test. No. Build number 3 and my final one for today is the bakery. Alright, so, as you might be able to tell right off the bat, quite a few changes. I changed this color scheme. I changed the roof into more of a basic roof. Obviously we added lanterns and more changes on this one. Also added chimneys for 2 baking furnaces, so quite a few changes. Alright, let's get a look at them. Okay, let's go over here. We'll take a look inside the bakery. Oops, here we go. And we have blacking for many, many donuts and cakes and loaves of bread, pastries, rolls, and muffins. Just tons of food. And this place would be packed with them if I had any in the game to put in them. Like I said, part of the challenge that I like about building in 7 Days to Die is trying to get my vision as close as I can using what's available in the game. Okay, so speaking of which, this is what I ended up with for the ovens. Now, what I wanted to do was to be able to put a section across here and put a nice fire bin down below. Unfortunately, it won't let me put a campfire in the middle, which would be straddling 2 blocks, and you can't do that. However, this comes pretty close, and it works. It allows them to do a large variety of different food, baked goods, and on each of the furnaces. So, yeah, I mean, it works. And this is the prep area, and they have sinks and stuff for water and stuff and cabinets that they can keep ingredients and all that kind of stuff in, and lots of space to put it on. Over here we have a window that is open. They can put baked goods on these shelves and the smell will wharf out. So as you're walking by, you'll smell bread and all the other stuff, kind of that mixed baked smell. And of course, you're going to visit the shop, which is of course what they want. And there you go with that. Okay, let's take a look upstairs. As per usual for these types of builds, the upstairs is a residence. Okay, and up here, this is the area where the workers for the bakery live. They get that as part of their employment. They are considered semi-skilled. So, that gives them an opportunity working here to purchase property, but that's down the line. Anyway, we don't want to get into that. Over here we have the owner's area. Him and his wife are just him. However, you want to set that up with a privacy wall between, and office area, and kitchen, and little barracks type thing for the workers. And then upstairs is the play area, as you can see. It is, after working in the bakery, sometimes you just need to get out and get some air and stuff like that. And that's what you come out here for. It's great for that. So, anyway, that's what that's all about. And then we've got the chimneys. Let's see. And you can see from the top and stuff how I did them. Real simple and basic, but it works. And then come down. And there you go. I really wish they had better signage. But, it's not really geared for a medieval game. And obviously, if you're playing 7 Days to Die, you probably want to use this with a medieval mod. Or you would want to build your own medieval area to play in, because it doesn't come in the game. So, there you go. Alright, let's get to a couple of shots. We'll go with this view. And then we'll go with the view from the other side, which I think is going to be a little better. Yeah, it's got a little bit more to it. I think that one works pretty good. Okay, guys. I want to thank you for joining me today and taking a little time out of your Thanksgiving. Really appreciate it. You guys are really appreciated. I hope you like the builds. If you have comments, questions, or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. I would love to read them. And that's about it. I hope you have a great feast today. I have had mine, or at least I'm had parts of it because I ate a lot while I was cooking it. But anyway, I want to see you guys on the next build. Until we get there, we'll see you there. Okay, bye-bye guys. Thanks again for dropping in.